But there's one kind of prosperity that was talked about a very, very long time ago. And that was, know thyself. Reality says to us in a very simple way, are you content? Not by thought. Not by thought, but by feeling. This is a fine point. If I accidentally on my schedule have clicked off, I have had lunch. Maybe I needed to make a little note, have lunch. And accidentally on one of those, palm devices, I've checked it off. And I look, and I feel hunger in myself. I feel hungry, and I look at my palm, and it says, you've had lunch. What should I do? I have a dilemma on my hands because my palm clearly states I've had lunch. It's been marked off. My stomach says otherwise. What should I do? That's not a complicated question. Exactly what to do. Go get something to eat. Palm or no palm? Peace is the same way. There cannot be a formula, I am content because I did this, and I did that, and I did this, and I did that in my life. And therefore, everything is fine. There has to be a reality. I'm sure this might have happened to you at some point in time where you're driving along and you get a flat. Then you open your trunk to find the spare missing. And you say to yourself, but I thought. Now, power of thinking is incredible. But that's not going to help you with your spare tire. Because that's because you thought it was there. In reality, is it or isn't it? This is what I talk about. As somebody who can speak 10 languages always impresses me. One day I realized they don't say anything different. They can say the same exact thing in 10 different languages. That doesn't mean that they're saying anything different. Yes, we have differences. We have languages. Yes, we say all these things that we say, but we say the same things. I am thirsty. I am hungry. I want to sit down. I want to go there. I want to fly there. Welcome. Good morning. Good night. Go away. Come. I don't want to see you again. The same stuff. You overcharged me. Same stuff, whether it is happening in one language or the other language. Because we see, and sometimes it is easy to see our differences, and sometimes it is very hard to understand our similarities. And our similarities are that we are on the face of this earth, that we have those simple and basic needs and necessities that address to be content. To be happy is a fundamental need of a human being. Indeed, if a person can be happy, you can put them anywhere. And it wouldn't bother them if they can be happy there. You can put a person in a place where maybe the formula or the concept or the idea says that they should be happy, but that doesn't mean that they're happy and they can't wait to get out. They can't wait to get out. And it is the same way. Because that innate, that fundamental thing, unless it has been addressed in our lives, not by somebody else, mind you, not by somebody else, but that fundamental need has to be addressed by every individual for themselves. What have I done? What have I done today to make my day content? After all, what I have been given is not a joke. I have been given the power to feel. And we know that human sorrow can be mighty. Human pain can be mighty. And we also know that human joy can be mighty. What have I done today to secure my prosperity towards joy? To secure that happiness for myself? What have I done today? Have I begun to listen to those fundamental needs that I have? Needs that say, be content. Just recently, I was speaking in London, and I gave an analogy of practice. And this was a little Chinese story that I came across when I was in China. And there was an archer. He came to town and he was exhibiting his talents. And he was showing off, and it was wonderful. He was incredible marksman, right? One arrow after another, right on the dot. And there was a guy standing in the back of the crowd. Instead of cheering him, kept saying, it's just a matter of practice. Just a matter of practice. Just a matter of practice. So he got fairly turned off and went over to the guy and said, what do you mean? Really upset. What do you mean it's a matter of practice? Can you do what I can do? He goes, well, no. But let me show you something. He took a bottle which had a very narrow opening, and he was able to take this big container of oil and pour the oil where it went right through that little opening, right through that bottle, and not a drop spilled. And he looked at the archer and said, can you do that? It's a matter of